Hi there, this is Daniel Adorno. Happy 4th of July, and thank you to those of you that contributed to the campaign recently after watching my video a few days ago. Right now we're at $545 for the total funding of the Blade Heir. We still need $355 to get to that $900 minimum, which will allow me to get the book published and cover the costs of editing, formatting, and artwork on the interior of the book. So I'm in my car and I'm heading out to a comic book shop today to just talk to some people about the genre of fantasy. So why don't you sit back, relax, and watch the video. What's one of your favorite fantasy novels?
I like the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Okay,
Personally,
cool,
old school like that.
sweet. Any favorite fantasy movies? Lord of the Rings as well?
Well, yeah, Lord of the Rings as well. Those obviously changed from the source material, but yeah, let's just go with that for now. I like kind of Tolkien in general.
Novel. You read novels? Or
I do read novels. This is, I don't know if you count the Death of Arthur, the Mallory story, or the Howard Pyle story. That was my gateway to fantasy. That is one of my favorite stories of all time.
Okay.
Period. Otherwise, I'm going to go with the stock Lord of the Rings. I haven't read extensively. I am more of a science fiction fan than I am a fantasy fan. But Lord of the Rings, I read the is it the Prydain Chronicles, the Lloyd Alexander books when I was in junior high, and those always kind of stuck with me.
So why do you think fantasy is popular right now?
You know what? Everything ebbs and flows. Everything is cyclical. Fantasy was huge, like in the early and mid '80s, and it kind of died out in the later part of the '80s and into the '90s. And I think it was a combination of what Harry Potter, the Harry Potter novels, and the Lord of the Rings films. I think kind of brought fantasy back into vogue a little
I
bit.
think the reason it's so popular is because it just taps into part of your imagination.
Yeah.
It kind of romanticizes the boogeyman in a way.
Cool. Yeah.
Those monsters you're scared of growing up, it romanticizes them and makes them something cool.
Why do you think dragons are so prevalent in fantasy? What's the
Is
draw?
because they're cool a legit answer?
You see it a lot.
Dragons, I think, kind of just the fire-breathing reptile. It kind of goes back to the basic fears of everyone in a slayable form.
Okay.
So it's the basic fears of everyone in a personification that they can overcome.
Okay.
I think that's right.
They're neat. They're majestic. They're dinosaurs that breathe fire and have wings, and sometimes occasionally can speak. They're very metal.
Cool. Have you ever
Yeah.
Have you ever supported any Kickstarter campaigns or crowdfunding? Okay, cool. Because I've got a Kickstarter now for my novel, and I don't have a slip to give you, but I will find one and just hand it out to you about my campaign. So, cool. All right. Well, thanks for your time, Mike.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm Daniel. Thanks so much for letting us film.